Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Princess, if you didn't already know. To all of my new subscribers, welcome. To all of my old subscribers, welcome back. Today I am here with a new foundation review for you guys. I am reviewing the BECCA Aqua Luminous Perfecting Foundation. Had to make sure I got it right. So yeah, this is the foundation. The packaging is perfect, obviously. It's glass. It's like I forgot what that word is, but it's like a foggy glass type of material. This is the box that it came in, and I got it in their darkest shade called Deep Bronze. If you've heard of this foundation, then you know that there's been a lot of, I guess, controversy / flack that BECCA has gotten from people using the foundation because it only comes in, I believe, 6 shades or maybe 5 shades, and all of the shades, they range like from fair to super dark. Well, that's what it's like implying. So they only have but a few shades, and they say that the shades oxidize, like the shades, when you put it on, it like conforms to whatever complexion your skin is supposed to be. And if you're darker than the shade that you get, it will like transform, but you have to get the foundation that's closest to your shade. So I read the reviews extensively for this foundation before getting it, and most of the people that had a huge problem with it were those that were fair skinned. And you guys know that on my channel, I advocate for people that are super dark skinned and people that are super duper light, because I feel like a lot of brands do not cater to all of the spectrum of skin color and skin shades and stuff like that. So fair skinned women are definitely women that they get left behind when it comes to foundation shades, and I don't think that that's fair. So I was reading the reviews, and many of them were saying that the lightest shade, it looks like it's going to be perfect for you, and when you put it on, it looks perfect, but within an hour of wearing it, it gets super dark compared to their skin tone, and it looks like they have like a tan on their face and then the rest of their body is white. You know what I mean? So if you're on the fair side of the spectrum of skin, I would suggest getting a sample of this foundation first before buying it, because I'm not 100% sure if it's going to work out for you. But if you're my complexion, I got the deepest shade, and I will tell you what I think about it after you watch me put it on. So if you want to see how I put on this foundation and know what my thoughts are on this foundation, please keep on watching. Okay guys, so the first thing I'm going to do is prime my face with my Nivea Men's Aftershave Balm. Now I'm just going to color correct as I usually do, and I'm going to hit every spot that I have darkness or hyperpigmentation, and I'm going to blend it out with my Tarte buffing brush. Guys, get this brush. Honestly, it's so soft. It blends out so quickly. It's just a beautiful brush. So now that it's all blended out, I'm going to go in with the BECCA Aqua Luminous foundation. You guys, this foundation is absolutely beautiful. When they say luminous, they mean it. I believe that this foundation must be infused with some of their shimmering skin perfectors. It has to be, because when you put it on, it looks like you strobed before putting it on. That's something that I do. Like, I strobe my cheekbones and my forehead, my brow bone, nose, chin, any area that I feel like strobing. I usually do that before foundation, but with this foundation, you don't have to do that at all. It is definitely a beautiful dewy finish, and as long as you have a mattifying primer, you'll be 100% perfect with this foundation. Now, as far as shade ranges go, I already spoke about it being not quite right for very, very fair skin, and probably not quite dark enough for the darkest of dark skin. But they say it adjusts. I think it did adjust to me, but it could have adjusted more, in my opinion. I don't know. You guys tell me what you think. Now I'm just highlighting with my Tarte Maracuja concealer. It's one of my favorite concealers. And I just wanted to keep the theme of dewy, creamy looking consistencies of things going. So that's what I'm doing right now. So you guys saw me put on this BECCA Aqua Luminous Perfecting Foundation. And my thoughts on it are that... So you guys saw me put on the foundation, and my thoughts on it are that it is a beautiful foundation. Like, this foundation, it reminds me a lot of my Giorgio Armani Luminous foundation. It's just a very beautiful foundation. It's like they infused it with like, what can I say? BECCA has a backlighting primer. I've used it plenty of times before, but I've never spoken about it on my channel, but it is a part of my routine, and I love to use the backlighting primer for strobing. And this foundation, it pretty much strobes for you. Oh, and another problem that people were having was that it made them look oily. You guys know me, I have super oily skin. But what I did to combat the possibility of looking oily is I used, of course, my Nivea Men Aftershave Balm, and that kept me matte completely as usual. And then I went over top of that with my Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer. So the combination of these two primers for me always keeps me matte but still dewy when I want to be. So anybody that's going to get this foundation, definitely get either this Nivea Men Aftershave Balm to prime with, or you can get the BECCA Evermatte Poreless Primer, and I'm sure that will work perfectly with it also, just so that you won't be looking super oily, because I know that that was a huge concern for a lot of women in the comment section of the reviews for this foundation. So my view on this foundation is that it is a beautiful foundation. I put this on this face. I put this on at 6 p.m. this evening, and it is now 2:30 a.m. So, and I have not done any touch-ups. I have not blotted. I have not powdered. I have not done anything to my face at all. I left it as is, and I'm not oily at all. I just have this beautiful glow that is just perfection. I didn't even use any highlighter. I didn't highlight my cheekbones. I didn't highlight my nose. Nothing. It's just bronzer and foundation. That's it. And I look like this. This foundation is so good. If you can get your shade, if you can figure out what your shade is in this foundation, what shade will work for you, definitely do it. I saw Irene Mahmood on YouTube. I saw her use this foundation and mix it with the NARS All Day Luminous Weightless foundation, and it balanced, because this one was too dark for her, and then the NARS All Day Luminous Weightless was too light for her, or the other way around, whichever way it was. And she mixed the two and it was perfect. But I think that this foundation is beautiful. Me, I'm really not a cold weather type of person. I'm not a fan of the matte look. I love looking dewy. I love looking summery and warm, and like I'm on an island or something. And this foundation will give you that look in the wintertime. So if you ask me, I think you should get it. However, if you do get it, I would say get a tester first, unless you're as dark as me. If you're not as dark as me, I would say get a few samples of a few different shades. Test it at home and figure out which one works best for you before just buying it. Because it's like not hit or miss, but it's trial and error with this foundation, I would say, to figure out which one is going to work for you. And then even if you do find one that works best for you, you still may need to balance it out with a powder to either lighten it or darken it to where your complexion is supposed to be. So really all I can say is I love this foundation. I'm going to keep using it throughout the week, and you guys can stay tuned for more videos so you can see how I continue to feel about it, what other things about it that I continue to fall in love with, because honestly I'm absolutely in love with this entire look. I'm looking at myself in the mirror. I can't believe I've had this entire face on since 6 p.m. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. That's 8 hours without getting oily at all. And I'm using a luminous, dewy foundation. That's unheard of, guys. Like, honestly, that is literally, I don't know what they did to prevent me from getting oily, but I'm happy they did it. So yeah, I'm head over heels for this foundation. The packaging is really good. You have to shake it really well before you use it. And it even says shake well before use. It has a sticker. And then you can turn it like that. It has a dropper, so you press the dropper in to get some, and then you turn it, open it, and there you go. See, it's a dropper. That's pretty cool, pretty innovative. I like that. And then you just, hopefully you guys can see that, you just press the dropper. Hold on. Get some. Yeah. So you just press the dropper and it releases the foundation, however much you want to be released. Yeah, so it gives you good control. But the thing about a dropper is, with a dropper, you don't know how much it's hard to gauge how much you're giving yourself each time. So yeah, I don't really have anything bad to say about this foundation. This foundation exceeded my expectations. I was 100% sure that I was going to be a complete oil slick, as I always am, by like an hour of wearing this foundation, but I have yet to touch it, and it just looks good. It just looks luminous. I mean, I'm so tired. I was trying to say it looks luminous and dewy, but I said it looks luminous and dewy. I'm tired. Okay, so yeah, that is what I gotta say. You guys like my lip color? I'm wearing, where is it? Oh, the NYX Liquid Suede Cream Lipstick in color Cherry Skies. Yeah, I thought I'd give it a try. I really like it. Feels good. It's not a complete matte finish, but it's matte enough. Looks really good. I've been trying out some drugstore products so that I can do a drugstore full face routine for you guys. I'm gonna be honest, if I do a drugstore full face routine video for you guys, I more than likely won't be wearing a foundation, because the problem that I have, the biggest problem that I have with drugstore products is that their foundation shade ranges are never dark enough for me, and I'm not about to compromise for anything or anyone. The Revlon foundations that I've used on here, those are not dark enough for me. The L'Oreal True Matches that I've used on here, they're not dark enough for me. It's just not. So why would I compromise with a foundation where the quality isn't even going to be up to my standards? And to top that off, they don't even have a shade that is mine, you know? So yeah, that's the problem that I have. So if you still want me to do the drugstore routine, I will. But I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to be able to do a foundation from the drugstore. Sorry. But yeah. So this is the review. What do you guys think? How do you think it looks on me? I really, really do love it. Yeah, I really do. I absolutely adore this look. Alright, so I believe I answered all of the questions. You guys already know it's a high-end foundation. I don't have to go through what the price is. You know it's expensive. You guys know how I do. So, this foundation, worth it in my opinion. I love it. I love it. I know that there are people out there that have really been done wrong by this foundation, and for that I am so sorry. I really am, because it's really heartbreaking that a foundation that is this beautiful could have such a limited shade range. I don't even know what BECCA was thinking with that. Like, I've never purchased a BECCA product that I disliked, even a little bit. I've liked everything of BECCA that I have, whether it's their concealers, their highlighters, their color correcting products, everything. I've just loved everything that they have. But even on the box, you can see the shade range that it's indicating it goes to. So yeah, that's my review. If I didn't answer any questions about this foundation, please let me know. No creasing at all. I love it. I love this foundation. I'm so impressed with it. I love it. And I vlogged, you guys. I'm vlogging this entire weekend. I vlogged all day today. I vlogged my way home from school. I vlogged the dinner party I went to. I told a few stories in my vlog. Yeah, so stay tuned for that. There's a story time in my vlog about me losing over $1,000 worth of makeup in a sewer. In a sewer, yes, I said in a sewer. So stay tuned for that, okay? I love you guys so very much. Thank you for watching this review. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section. Please follow me on all my social media, Snapchat, Instagram, and Twitter. And yeah, that's it. I believe that's it. Love you. See you in the next video. Goodbye.